Hey, Brave Chains family. I don't know, it has been a minute. Um, last two videos, uh, probably gonna delete those. A little, a little embarrassed coming back on camera and posting. It's a little hard, but anyway, we're gonna go to Psalms chapter 73, verse 26. My flesh and my heart shall waste away. Elohim is the rock of my heart, and yes. Um, I know during this holiday season, which it has been discussed, a lot of people, this is a time of joy. For some people, it is a time of pain because they think about the ones that they lost this time of year, that's no longer here. I know that I spent the holidays always with my mom, whatever, shape or fashion that was in. And even before then, if I didn't spend it with her, I would have people's houses who I could go to. That hasn't really been the case the past 3 years. My mom passed away. My brother invited me with his family, and I can't blame anyone else but me because during this revival we've been doing, reaching out to people, I realized that I'm the one that's been reclusive and I've been pushing people away. People have were trying to be there for me when my mom died, continued to try to be there for me, and I just didn't reach out. And it was just, I was there's a lot surrounding my mom's death um that I will never share on camera. And I will never share personally, even with people. The only person that fully knows everything is me and my sister, and that's because my sister was there. I didn't tell her anything. We are each other's confidants, and when it comes to my mother, meaning not even share some. I'm not even sharing stuff with my brothers because I want to honor the legacy that my mom have. And sometimes it's not best to know people in their entirety. Sometimes it is it's for our best interest to not know everything about someone. Um, so, with that being said, it's hard for me to accept people at their word because of that. I always feel like, they could be wearing a mask. I feel like I really just can't trust nobody. Um, and I'm this season, this particular revival season showed me that I need to learn how to trust people. I need to learn how to let people back in, that people are going to hurt me and I am going to hurt them. But as long as we love each other and we learn from our mistakes and we try to hear the person out instead of we need to seek to understand just as much or even more than seeking to be understood. That's what I learned. I took a lot. Something that my sister said really whooped the mess out of me. I'm not gonna lie, it was painful. It was painful to um to digest. Um, it's that we receive what we put out, and a lot of times bad stuff or we get mistreated. What if I didn't deserve this? You may have not deserved it. I'm not saying that people deserve to be mistreated, but it could be a possibility that God is trying to show you yourself and how you have hurt people and how badly that hurt is, so that you don't do it to someone else. I'll give you a real example. This is not an analogy. This is a real life situation that happened. I told you that me and my niece did not talk earlier this year, and because something had happened, I decided that I was going to call her and just really, discuss what happened, because usually we don't. We just sweep it on the rug and go, don't never gets discussed. It's just festering. And she's like, that wasn't even the case. Like, I didn't. And because someone didn't believe me, even though, like, I was, you know, trying to be more vulnerable, which I don't like being, um, and they didn't believe me, and I'm just like, I don't I don't really, at this point, would it benefit me to still be, if I was lying, how would that benefit me to still be lying? But I don't worry, I put it behind me. Um, she yeah, anyway, so she's just like, yeah, and I said, you know what, I believe you. You ain't gotta explain that. I get it. But because that happened to me, if that didn't happen to me, I don't think I would have known, or our relationship would have not been restored. It would not have been rekindled back to the place that it is now, because of that painful experience. Because I know how it felt for someone to inflict that on me. I had the responsibility. I had the choice. Am I going to inflict that on that person, or am I going to show grace and mercy and be empathetic and be like, I'm going to take your word for it because I have no other way. And I trust you and I love you enough to know that you would not do that. You would not lie to me. So that happened. I ended up visiting them on Christmas Eve. Yes, I went to go visit them because she made it safe for me. I said, "You still want to see me?" And she's like, "I always want to see you." And my heart was just melting. Why is the smoke detector going off? The devil is busy because there's no reason for the smoke detector to be going off right now. Can you, hey, Toy, can you like fan my smoke detector? You know, there's no reason for that to be going off, right? Okay, it finally stopped. Anyway, the devil is busy because there's really no reason for that to be going off right now. But yeah, it's just a message, and this is not to beat anyone up or beat someone over the head. It's just, I think we need to learn how to um not always want to get our vengeance or get our lit back, but show grace and mercy, show compassion to people that you wish someone else would have showed you in that point of time. And even though our flesh and our heart may fail us, God is still here. He's our rock and he can give us the strength. He can put that in us, right? Because at that point, I didn't have it in me. Like, I couldn't hear anything. Like, no one could tell me anything bad at that point. But I did go visit them. It was beautiful. I felt I couldn't have felt more welcome or more loved by them. I actually got to see both my nieces and both my nephews. They were all there at their mother's house, and it was a very, very great time. She even texted me Christmas saying, I love you. She texted me this morning for my birthday. Yes, today is my birthday. If you want to comment, shout me out, say happy birthday. I appreciate it. But yeah, she said I was beautiful. I love you very much. And this is like before this situation happened. Our relationship had never been restored, like fully restored back to what it was when they lived here. But now it's actually fully restored. And I think it's because we both were able to just finally be completely open. Like sometimes God has to allow painful stuff to happen so he can open up our hearts and we can really truly receive people that we love and we care about. Because I am on the slow side, I'm not going to say that. I'm not slow. I'm not going to say that. Stop using negative words. Because I am very insecure and I have a lot of insecurities and I have issues with self-esteem. I never understand how much people really care about me. That's always been a perpetual problem. Even like a coworker who I started this new job with, I swore that dude didn't like me. And then once we went home virtual, he didn't have to talk to me. He was talking and messaging me and calling me more than I was. And I was like, oh, I thought he didn't like me. And that's because my self-esteem, my vision is warped. I don't know when people like me, whether it's romantic or it's platonic. It's like I just don't know, and I wish I was lying. I wish it was just me faking or pretending. It's at this point I'm starting to get on my own nerves. I'm serious. I have to remind myself like of my academic accomplishments, so I don't think that there's something mentally wrong with me. It's just a self-esteem thing. Um, but with that being said, um, that's why people have to spell it out for me, or they have to be on the aggressive side, because otherwise, if it's too passive or too low, I don't really get it. It kind of just goes over my head, or I'm too nervous to actually do anything because I feel like, maybe I could be reading too much into it. Um, what else? Um, yeah, but I am very open to and this part is an analogy. Um I am very open to going to see my niece. I have no problem with that. I just want to make sure construction is clear because my heart is I'm very vulnerable. My heart is very tender right now, and I don't want any issues. Um, so just let me know. Just I'm tell my niece, let me know. I'm gonna need homegirl to just spell it all out for her auntie. Make it completely. Let me know. I want to feel completely welcome to come. And yeah, everybody been showing me love though. I can't complain. I've been getting a lot of love. My brother texts me. He cashed at me money, which I was not expecting that. Not that I'm putting it out there because I want people to do that. I'm just saying what he did for me. It's just been this birthday has been the best birthday I had in a very, very long time. So, oh yeah, there's some people who text me. I didn't even know they knew my birthday. So I was like, oh, that's nice. You text me for happy birthday. It was early in the morning, so I could wake up to the text. It was very, very nice. Today has been very, very good. I had a lot of good surprises. Good surprises. So, um, but I think again, going back to not being an analogy, but I'm glad that me and my niece was able to put everything behind us and just start fresh. And that's what I'm going to do with all my relationships. I think that's the best thing to do is I think it's good to revisit things if you could come back, if you can revisit it without bringing up the anger and the resentment. If there's going to be anger and resentment and you're not going to approach it from a place of love or approach it in a way where you're just seeking to understand instead of person and not just making assumptions, I think that's good. But if you feel yourself is not, it's probably just best just to let it go and just start over fresh than that it is. For me personally, there's really nothing I want to address with anyone at this point right now. I just want to press the reset button with everyone and just say, let's just start over like none of that stuff happened. Because it's not going to do any good to keep living in the past and rehashing things that I know I did hurtful to them, they did hurtful to me. We can do is just move past it and be more mindful and be more intentional of seeking to understand instead of just always being seeking to be understood. So that's like my stance I'm gonna take for the rest of this year and also into 2024. Like that's gonna be my motto is I'm going to seek more to understand than to be understood. Um, and to know when to pull back and when I'm gonna get ready to operate in emotion or to to also notice when someone else is operating in emotion and to pull back and be like, okay, I'm not gonna take this personal because right now they're operating out of their emotions and they probably don't mean any of this that they're saying. So I'm gonna let that be your freebie. So anywho, um I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video and follow. Let me know if this is helping you. Let me know if you're gonna partake in it as well, like to seek to understand more than just to seek to be understood. All right, see y'all.